I think we can all agree that finding peace and comfort in our daily lives is something we all strive for. But often, it can feel like an impossible task, especially during challenging times. That's why I want to explore the concept of joyful prayers and how they can help us cultivate a sense of peace and comfort, even in the midst of chaos. This month, I want to focus on introducing more joyful prayers into my daily life, and I invite you to join me on this journey. Stress and anxiety are common feelings that many of us experience, and it's easy to get caught up in the whirlwind of negative emotions. We might feel overwhelmed by our to-do lists, our relationships, or even just the state of the world. It's like there's this constant sense of unease, this feeling that we're never quite good enough or doing enough. And it's exhausting. I know I'm not alone in feeling this way. I've spoken to so many friends and family members who feel like they're drowning in their own thoughts and emotions. It's hard to know where to turn when we're feeling this way. We might try to distract ourselves with TV or social media, but deep down, we know that's not going to bring us any lasting peace. We might try to talk to friends or family, but sometimes even that can feel like too much. So where do we turn when we're feeling lost and alone? That's where joyful prayers come in. For me, prayer has always been a source of comfort, a way to slow down and connect with something bigger than myself. But joyful prayers take it to a whole new level. They're not just about asking for help or guidance. They're about celebrating the good in our lives, no matter how small it might seem. They're about finding the beauty in the everyday, and embracing it with gratitude. Well, prayer can take many forms. For some, it might be a quiet moment of reflection in the morning, setting intentions for the day ahead. For others, it might be a loud and boisterous celebration, singing and dancing with friends and family. The beauty of joyful prayers is that they can be whatever we need them to be, as long as they're coming from a place of love and gratitude. One type of joyful prayer that I found really helpful is gratitude prayers. These are prayers where we focus on all the things we're thankful for, no matter how small they might seem. It might be a good cup of coffee in the morning, a beautiful sunset, or a kind word from a friend. Whatever it is, we're focusing on the good, and that's what brings us peace and comfort. Another type of joyful prayer is praise prayers. These are prayers where we focus on celebrating who God is, and all that He's done for us. Whatever it is, it's a way to connect with God on a deeper level, and to celebrate His presence in our lives. I have to say, I've seen the transformative power of joyful prayers in my own life, and in the lives of those around me. There was a time when I was going through a really tough season, but I started praying joyful prayers, focusing on the good in my life, and celebrating God's presence with me. And you know what? It changed everything. It gave me the strength and the peace to get through them. I remember one specific moment when I was feeling really overwhelmed, and I just started praying out loud, thanking God for all the good things in my life. It was like a weight lifted off my shoulders, and I felt this sense of peace wash over me. It was like I could finally breathe again. And from that moment on, I knew that joyful prayers were going to be a key part of my daily routine. Looking back on my journey with joyful prayers, I'm reminded of just how powerful they can be. They're not just a nice addition to my daily life, they're a game changer. They can bring us peace and comfort, even in the midst of chaos. So let's take a moment to summarize what we've talked about today. We've explored the concept of joyful prayers, and how they can help us cultivate peace and comfort in our daily lives. We've looked at different types of joyful prayers, and how they can bring us closer to God. And we've shared a personal testimony of the transformative power of joyful prayers. Thanks so much for joining me on this journey today. If you have a personal experience with prayer that you'd like to share, please leave it in the comments below. And if you're looking for more uplifting content, be sure to check out another video on my channel. I've got a great one on finding inner peace that I think you'll really enjoy. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next video.